I thought I'd treat you guys to a nice little build here. Look at this little beauty. I wanted to continue the little ruins that we have. They're right behind all these freaking beautiful trees that we've made. But I just want to throw another ruin here just to add a little bit more eye candy and a little more interest into the forest right here. Really happy with how this turned out. This was inspired by a little concept art that I found on Pinterest, and I kind of just converted it into Minecraft and had some more fun with the palette. I even added in some little dirt spots here just since the little concept art had a lot of browns in there, so I wanted to throw in a little bit there. I love this detail here. It's kind of unfortunate how bright, or I guess how dark and like obvious the glass is here, but I really wanted to create the arch shape here to kind of help accentuate that arch. I think it worked out really well. I wish I could do this all the way down, but then I think it would kind of, you know, it would make it seem like there's supposed to be glass there, and I don't want that. No. Come on, Mueller. You get like little tiny hints of it existing through the trees here. Not as much as I wanted to, unfortunately. Here we go. This is probably the best angle I'm gonna get, you know, with it being still in context of the trees and all that. But it's looking pretty sick. I think in the city here, it's a nice little eye candy. Just to, you know, just to add a little bit more interest into the forest here. It's not as obvious as this one because, you know, we have that big smokestack there, and we also have the big angle from out in the valley. But, you know, this will suffice. This satisfied my little ruins crave. I wanted to do a little tiny build. But we have big plans for today. If you recall, a few episodes ago, we made this beautiful seaside village here, kind of bringing us out into the ocean of the world. Which I love this area. It seems like a lot of you guys really liked our build that we made that episode, and not really the editing. Sorry about those subtitles. I got a little ambitious, okay? But we're gonna need to use our elytra here to head out to where we're gonna be working for the majority of this episode. There is our objective. So, my plan for today is to work on a beautiful guardian farm, and I want to make a really cool mega build for it in the ocean. And I've never actually, you know, dug out a perimeter or like drained an ocean monument before. So this will be an interesting challenge for me and a first time experience, and you guys will be dragged along and you guys will have to be tortured with me. But of course, we'll make a really cool build. All I know is I need to surround this whole thing with sand and then probably do even more sand and then a bunch of sponges, which luckily I do have a lot of sponges. But I think our first objective is to head to the desert and dig out a bunch of sand. I severely underestimated how much sand I was going to need for this project. I ended up needing a total of 6, maybe even 7 shulker boxes worth of sand in the end of it, plus all the glass I had to get for the actual farm later in the episode. Let's just say I mined a lot of sand this episode, okay? Alright, hopefully 3 shulker boxes of sand will be enough for our project, our draining of the ocean monument. Alright, we're back at the temple. The first thing we need to do is find out how big of a square we need to make. How much do we need to drain here? Now, I have a hidden secret to show you guys. If we go underwater here, boom, we can see exactly how big and where all of the guardians can spawn, thanks to Mini HUD. This is the structure bounding box. So whatever is in this square here, a guardian can spawn. So yeah, we'll just have to place a nice little perimeter of sand around the structure, you know, the bounding box where they can all spawn. And then we just need to drain everything on the inside, which honestly doesn't seem too bad. And then we also need to tear down everything inside the ocean monument. Now, I might give a few blocks of open space. I might go like a 3, you know, maybe I'll start right here. I guess that's not 3, huh? This is 3. Here, I'll do that. Maybe that'll help me a little bit. But yeah, we'll do a nice little 3 extra, you know, a little border, a little outline, if you will. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. There are easier ways to make a guardian farm. Yeah, I know, but I want to make something cool, and I've never drained an ocean monument before. That was barely English. What the heck? I've never drained an ocean monument before, so I really want to, you know, kind of experience that agony, if you will. And then we'll make a really cool build on top of it. I'm thinking some custom terraforming once again. I got some ideas in my head. I definitely want to use some of the prismarine, so we might have to set up the farm before we actually do any of the terraforming in our mega build, which might be pretty exciting. There is one more thing I want to do before we start working on the temple and start placing down all of our sand. I want to make a conduit. Now, if I remember correctly, I think we have some stuff to make the conduit back at the base. So let's head over there, craft up the conduit. Hopefully we have some prismarine blocks to make it full power, and then we'll go from there. All right, let's see. I need the little spiral things, the nautilus shells. A heart of the sea, yes. And oh, look at that. Boom, we have just enough nautilus shells, and that's a conduit. Boom. Oh, it glows. And then we need some prismarine. I don't know if it matters which one we use, but we'll do these two because they're the cheapest. Right, okay, we got our conduit in hand, and it's time to make our little thingy, the little rings around it, the ring around the rosies. Hello, guys. Don't mind me. I'm going to be conquering you. Oh, please stop, please stop, please stop. Ah! Maybe we do it inside the temple. Oh, so much more peaceful in here. I'm just gonna tank it, I'm just gonna tank it. Woo! Oh my god, okay. Dolphins, Grace, thank you for getting me the F out of there. Holy crap. That was fast. Stop. Now we can do this. Boom, boom, boom. I got 1, 2, 3, 5. Please stop harassing me. I will report you to the feds. And one more ring like this. I'm drowning again. Okay. Boom, bang, bop. Oh, now we can breathe underwater, finally. Okay, we should be good now to start clearing this out. I don't think we'll be harassed nearly as much as we are now, especially now we have the conduit up and running. I think the conduit might handle some of the guardians for us. Excuse me. This will be our little workstation. Right over here, we'll put our shulkers underwater because we're cool like that. And I guess we'll get started on the perimeter working, and maybe I'll drain it out too, just to not waste your guys' time so much. But I'll do some little checkups with you guys, let you know how I'm doing mentally on this. I already know from talking to people that this is not a fun thing to do, but I've never done it, so I really want to do it. Okay, enough ado, enough jibba jabba. Let's frickin' start working on this thing. Alright, it's officially day 2 of placing in all the sand in our ocean monument here. Oops. And I just want to say real quick before anyone else considers doing this in the world, just the outline here itself took me about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half if I'm being generous. But this took me a long time, and 3 stacks of shulkers of sand was not enough. Look at that. I also had to get rid of all the kelp because when you place sand and it lands on top of kelp, it breaks, so I had to go through and break all of the kelp. I'm pretty sure I got all of it. Oh, no, I didn't. There's some right there. So I also had to restock the sand that we got, and I went through all 3 of the shulkers, and then now I've gone and I recollected, sand for it, and I've gone through another 2 shulkers of sand, and now we're on our last shulker again, doing this little, 3-wide grid going through, making little lanes. Now, it could be smart and conserve all of it, and drain this. I could drain this one out, and then I could drain this one out, and then I could, get rid of this wall of sand and then bring it over here. Rinse and repeat, kind of just flip-flop between the sand pillars and kind of save myself some time. No, now I say it out loud, I probably should do that. I was just thinking about just, raw dogging it and just going like this and going boom, 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 boom. But now I say it out loud, I think I am going to be draining this. So I guess I'm going to head back to the Italian village and grab some sponges because I forgot to bring them. And I guess we'll resume the montage. So keep watching, keep your eyes peeled for anything interesting. I'm going crazy. So let's resume the time lapse. If anything cool happens, like maybe I get a trident or something, I'll be keeping you guys updated. But back to draining, I guess. Don't ever do this in your own world. I can't stress enough that this whole project so far has not been worth it, but hopefully I can make it worth it in the future when we make a mega build over this giant freaking ocean monument here. Now, I did get some help from some of my friends, actually. They really wanted to help me out with this project. So towards the end here, on like this last little half here, this little quarter, I had some friends join my world and help me clear it out. And hopefully that's not considered too cheaty, but I thought that was pretty funny. And I didn't really include any clips from it, but I did get some replay shots of us working on it, and we had some fun doing it, some goofs and gaffs. And I lent him some of my extra armor and stuff that I've gotten from like N rating. So it was light stress. I was just hoping they wouldn't kill me, you know. Now you might be asking, what the F is this little sandbox doing at the top? That's our conduit, and it's still, you know, there's still a bunch of water on the inside of this temple that we still have to clear out slowly. I actually forgot to bring my sponges. God dang it. But yeah, we have to clear out this temple as well, get rid of all of this prismarine, and it'll be nice to have a nice little, you know, supply of prismarine before we actually set up our farm. So yeah, here's our plan. We're gonna tear out this temple here and get this all emptied out, and then we'll make a farm so we can start gathering resources. And then next episode, we will be making our mega build that's gonna go right over here and cover up all of this ugly sand on the perimeter and everything. I'm really excited for this mega build. It'll be a fun little terraforming project, and the reason we're doing it next episode is because I need to gather the resources from this farm to make the mega build that's going to be surrounding this. I have a really cool like terraforming idea, mostly using the prismarine blocks here. So it's going to be a two-parter episode, but I'm really excited for it, and I hope you guys are too. And this was a kind of a fun project. I wouldn't recommend anyone doing this though in their own world. All right, let's set up the beacon. I think we'll just throw it on. Actually, I guess we gotta throw it somewhere where it'll cover everything. I guess like on the bottom there. Okay, hold on, I have an idea. All right, I think right here we will make a sort of pillar for our be a cone. We just dig straight down. All right, let's set up our beacon right here. Hey, there we go. We got haste 2 finally. Let's go. All right, we got our haste 2 beacon set up, and look at that. Beautiful. So we should be able to tear all of this down pretty quickly. I think we have Instamine with the prismarine here. Let's see. Yes, we have Instamine. Let's go. That's exactly what we need. Right, okay, so I guess I'll get started on the big clearing, and then we'll work on the farm together. So enjoy the time lapse. All right, we have cleared out the temple finally, and it's all just one big platform now. Yay! All that's left to do now is to make our actual farm. So it's gonna be a pretty simple system. I'm thinking, you know, we have these little grids here with the lights here, right? So I'm thinking in these 2 grids right here, I'm gonna make a big water chamber. Boom, boom, boom. Water chamber with soul sand at the bottom. And the soul sand is going to essentially push up all of the guardians into a funnel, and they're going to funnel all in, and they'll die in the center, and they'll just die of fall damage and probably some campfire or something. Pretty simple farm. I don't think I need to make it an EXP farm. It would be kind of nice, but for the most part, I think it might just be nice to have an AFK farm to just build up our mass amount of resources. Also, yeah, look how much freaking prismarine we've gotten from just clearing it out. Kind of a nuts amount, but we're gonna need even more than this for our mega build for next episode. So we'll have to make this farm, and then yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of wing the farm. I tried looking up some designs and stuff, but it seems like it's kind of simple. It's really just like trying to funnel them in to like a killing chamber. So I think I can just figure that out. It's gonna take me some time, but yeah, I guess we'll just have a little montage for making this farm. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the montage. Look at the bros. Look at them all freaking perishing and funneling into my little funnel. This was honestly not that bad to make farm-wise. I thought it was gonna be a lot more complicated because, you know, you're dealing with bubble columns and soul sand can be really annoying. But luckily, Minecraft's like water mechanics have been updated, I think in 1.13 or maybe even like 1.12 or something. But now, if you're doing this yourself, just a little pro tip, you can do full, you know, lines of kelp here on just like one edge. So you can go like this and then go like this. And then you can bone meal all those up fully, and then the water will autofill to all source blocks in the middle here. And then you just have to break all the kelp and it'll work perfectly. Then you have to do some like fancy sign stuff here. Not too crazy, but you just have to have a block of separation here to make sure that this water does not get converted or like anything freaking, you know, Minecrafty going on there. All right, but let's see the damage. I AFK'd for about 2 or 3 hours, I'd say. And let's see, I haven't looked yet. Boom. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, we got some fish. There's probably a lot of fish build up somewhere. Oh, maybe not right there. Oh, here's some of the fish too. But not too bad. Good, 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 good. So we can make a lot of, oop, I got an extra stack there. So yeah, with this supply here, we can make so much. I think I might try to hook up some sort of auto crafter to this. So we make a majority of prismarine, this prismarine. And then I think we need a good handful of the bricks as well. And they're pretty simple to craft. I've never, you know, messed with prismarine in survival before. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is how you get the bricks. And then this is how you get the regular prismarine. And then to get dark prismarine, you need ink sacs. And then to make the dark prismarine, I think you just need to do this. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm quite down with that. And actually, I'm going to craft up some more dark prismarine right now, just because I like this block. Yeah, so prismarine is kind of expensive to craft overall, though, because you do only get 1 per craft. Like, even with the little small prismarine and even the big prismarine, you only get 1 per craft. So it's going to take us some time. It's definitely worth setting up some auto crafters. Probably just do that between episodes. And then I'll do some more AFKing here to make sure we get at least like 4 shulkers of this prismarine, and then like 2 shulkers of this prismarine. It's going to be a lot of resources that I'm going to be AFKing for over the weekend and getting ready to build our mega build. Now, real quick, I just want to say thank you all for bearing with me during these troubling times. These episodes take a lot of time to produce, and sometimes I get a little bit burned out of making an episode, so I try, you know, throwing in another sort of video, like these little mod review videos, if you've seen me doing those. I put a lot of time into those as well than I do with these videos, so if you want to, you want to support me, check out those videos too, watch them all the way through, watch all the ads, whatever, or if you want to support me directly, you can join as a channel member. I've had an amazing journey so far on YouTube, and I really do appreciate it from you guys, you know, subscribing and tuning into all my videos, and even like you guys, my freaking channel members, you guys are awesome. You guys are the main reason I'm still even able to do YouTube and making some sort of change off of it, but unfortunately, it's not enough for me, so we'll have to get a real job here soon. So the production of these videos might slow down a little bit. I'm really hoping I can keep up my weekly upload streak, but we will have to see. Despite popular belief, these small YouTube channels like mine do not make a lot of money, but we persevere. I really do enjoy making these types of videos, and I just like playing Minecraft. I would just be doing this stuff anyways, and just recording it and having an audience is just, a little cherry on top that I really do appreciate. Alright, but that's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure to get subscribed, especially if you want to see the final build for this, for our farm here. It's going to be such an awesome build. I'm really excited to work on it. I already have a lot of sketches and some terraforming done in a creative world. It's going to look swag. If you haven't already, make sure to like the video and subscribe. And if you really enjoy the content and you want to support me, join as a channel member. Alright, that's going to do it.